From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Steven Matz is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Matz is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. La Stella leads off first with 1 away. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Count is 1-2 now. Good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Stepping into the box, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Rounded down the third baseline. There is La Stella, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Zagunis coming in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Mark Zagunis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Zagunis, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he struck him out.
Batting 8, pitcher.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's a tough take.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier, number 196 for his career, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, T.J. Rivera. Fouled off. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lester's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one.
Leading out for the Cubs.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1. For the shortstop, Reyes. And it ties up Reyes. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. La Stella is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Bruce with the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. LaStella stands at first with one out. Swinging a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. LaStella rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Russell, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Striding in, Mark Zagunis. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses for ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
It's 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another try at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, John Lester, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Lester is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the men come to the plate for score.
Leading up for the Mets.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven Matz. Step in to lead things off here for the Mets with the top of the order, Jose Reyes to follow. Juan Lagares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Popped him up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Now the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. There's a swing and a high pop up. Rizzo over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Jason Vargas answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Tommy La Stella now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Baez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Another full count offering on its way. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Fair to say. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and two, here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Third baseman.
Yeah, it looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Two and two.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he bluffs the go and he'll stay at second here with 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Another 0-2 coming. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason Vargas.
Digging in, Jason Vargas. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. La Stella is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Number 7, Jose
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jose Reyes. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Lester's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready for another chance? John Lester. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Caratini over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 21. Todd Frazier.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. So far this year against Southpaws, Frazier is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. The relay throw, and he's safe.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, T.J. Rivera as he grounds one briskly to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy La Stella. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Into the upper deck, but foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at
4. Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zobrist has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40, Jason Vargas.
Dominic Smith will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Dominic Smith.
And he takes ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 9 homers and 19 driven in. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
At shortstop, number 7, Jose.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Zagunis going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Now another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Rizzo is there now to put this one away for the third.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 27.
Here's Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off for the
Familia, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Cespedes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Mark Zagunis, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Chris Bryant will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 17.
Lays off 1-0. Lifetime against Familia. He's 0-for-4. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
The batter, catcher.
The next Cub up, Victor Caratini. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
1-1. Popped him up. Frazier has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Zagunis, the runner at third. Bryant at second with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 5-4 Chicago. Pedro Strop will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here's Todd Frazier now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's just 2 for 12. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A pause, and the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Hit to short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rivera.
Next up from New York, T.J. Rivera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Zagunis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Lifetime against Familia. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High pop-up. Blevins waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Dribbled up the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Here comes another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Back goes Bruce. Gone! Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Cubs 7 and the Mets 4. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brian Dunzing comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now playing right field and batting the 8th spot.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Top pitcher number 39, Gary Levin.
Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
7-4 the final finish today. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brendan Morrow claims the win out of the